ready to start looking for a house and you're excited, and we get it, and you're calling every agent and every sign trying to find out details about the house, you're clicking on links on Zillow and it's taking you to 10 other agents who are just bombarding you with phone calls. We get it. That's the way that real estate works in this day and age. However, we want to sit down with you and talk about the buyer consultation. The buyer consultation is a little more in depth, but I think it's going to set you up for success. So Marilyn, why don't you tell me about that?
Yeah, so it's really important for you to sit down with a buyer's agent, figure out if this person is a good fit for you, as well as letting the agent get some more details of what you're looking for in your home so that they can do all that legwork for you. So you don't have to run around town calling everybody on the sign. Your agent can actually pinpoint exactly the houses that match your criteria and can make sure that you see them in a timely fashion. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the initial buyer consultation and why it's so important. It's really important to sit down with your agent at the very beginning of the process so that you can go over all the paperwork that you're going to have to sign so that you can feel comfortable with your agent, comfortable with the process, and really understand how the agent is going to work as your fiduciary through the process.
It also helps meet with them because you might think you know what you want, but you may not be aware of another neighborhood, another location, or some restrictions that might be in place that might inhibit your ability to live where you want to live. So we always think it's best to get together first, go over the buyer book like we talked about, go through it, set expectations.
During your initial consultation with your buyer's agent, they will go through the buyer book. It is a tool that we've put together to be a resource for you through the process. Buying a house can be this stressful, and our job is to help make it this stressful. And the buyer book is a really nice tool so that you can really break down each component of the process, because you might not remember everything your agent shares with you during the initial consultation. So it's a resource for you to take home to help you navigate the process, help answer any questions you might have, and just keep you on track for the whole buyer process.
And what we found by it is a lot of people take it home and then read it through, like through and through. And a lot of people don't have questions at the moment, but they'll start thinking stuff later. So we have stuff in there as simple as a glossary and some frequently asked questions, but also the whole process as well. So you can read it as many times as you want until you feel comfortable with how it's going to work.
It's important that you first meet with your agent to sign all this paperwork before you start looking at houses so that they can freely advise you, answer questions, and really work as your advocate through the process. It's also for safety reasons. We don't want you meeting a stranger, and we certainly don't want to show up and meet a stranger either. So it's to keep everybody safe, accountable, and excited about the process.
We're not pressure salesmen, so we're not here to just throw paperwork in front of you. But we do need to explain the ins and outs of what agency is and how a buyer agent can work for you legally through the real estate law. So they're going to go over all the paperwork with you. They're not going to push you to sign it. They're just going to explain it to you. And if you feel comfortable moving forward after that, then maybe we can get out there and start looking for some houses. So when you're ready to take this step, just let us know. We'll be happy to set up an appointment to meet with you.